What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more D.O.A, and we're going right back to Live Free or Die 2004. Shout out again to all the Canadians out there, and to Ryan, Canadian Punk, who again was, I think, the very first subscriber to this channel once I had to make it after having an older one. Are you coming up? Is that what's happening here? I think my cat is coming up. Here she is. Lucas says hi as well. But yeah, we're going to listen to, and I'm forgetting the exact phrasing, We Don't Need No Goddamn War, a song which certainly fits with the ethos and attitude not only of D.O.A, but a lot of punk bands I listen to, and I believe most punk bands, at least in the conceptual framework with which the punk scene emerged and is maintained by and large. I'm probably aware of a few exceptions here and there, but generally speaking, punks are anti-war, they're anti-violence, they're anti-imperialism, and this song is very much in that vein. Now, I reacted to a tune many moons ago, probably literally about 2 years ago, by the Subhumans called Religious Wars, and it's a critique of violence and warfare done, at least conceptually or prima facie, for religious reasons, whether we're talking actual crusades or political warfare that is justified through religious authorities and institutions. This is sort of the material complement to a tune like that, in that it's critiquing wars that are undertaken for the exploitation or theft of material resources, whether those are energy-based. It makes reference to, oil companies and the desire to acquire the energy resources of another nation state or of another region. And this was written in 2004, which, if you didn't know, was when the US/Bush presidency led invasion of Iraq, and already the US had invaded Afghanistan. And so this song is very much in the vein of criticizing wars like that, and you could obviously point to wars before that one and since, which speak to the same avarice and attempt to bring down governments in other places so that one can extract resources for your own purposes. So it's a song that speaks to and condemns that type of warfare, as well as the violence that stems from it, and the psychology of people, whether they're actual soldiers on the battlefield or people at home voting for such things. It critiques the psychology of those who support it or rationalize it. So let's hear it. This is D.O.A from their album Live Free or Die 2004, and the tune is called We Don't Need No Goddamn War.
Mutilation can't take our mind.
So not only is it what I was speaking about, but I forgot a couple lines in there. The line that, the poor, they don't need bombs, they need food. And these essentially robber barons who, are taking resources that are not by any measure theirs, they're also depleting the treasury of the countries that are engaging in these wars. The idea that, defense budgets and defense contractors that get inflated contracts and, make things instruments and weapons of death. And one can talk about all sorts of complicating factors and gray areas when it comes to, well, yes, but if there's an aggressor here, then surely, buying or using instruments of warfare to fight for your own interests. There are all sorts of extenuating and interesting discussion points, but at the end of the day, the idea of defense contractors depleting the treasury, which could be spent on infrastructure and resources for the people who are living in the country and not on killing people far away and taking what's not yours and so on. It's another central feature of not only this tune, but I think D.O.A.'s work in general. So, yeah, it's classic D.O.A. And Joe amuses me. I was saying, go on Joey. When he sings, there's a rawness to it, not just their music overall, but Keith Lee's vocals definitely have a raw, sort of aggressive sound, and maybe it's not sonorous to everybody's ear, but you can feel the passion, you can feel his belief in his ideological tenets. So, shout out to Joe and the rest of the guys. Do let me know what you think of this one. Given that I reacted to this, I feel like I have to complete, not the trilogy, the quadrilogy, the original song from Hardcore 81, Fucked Up Baby, which then became Fucked Up Ronnie during the Reagan presidency, and I did a Fucked Up Donnie from Treason. There's one that I've left out, which is Fucked Up Bush, which doesn't fit as in terms of the rhyme scheme as well, but there is one more version of that I'll have to go through, so we'll do that next. Luca is being absolutely adorable, which makes it harder to get up. I'll see what I can do. You're just going to sit there and look at me like this. You make this difficult, you know that? I'll see if there's a point at which I can get up without upsetting the apple cart here. It doesn't appear like it, so I guess I'm going to sit here for a little bit longer and try to think about if there's anything else to talk about. I guess there is. Not only are there some cool drum moments in the track with the, the rolling toms and the percolating hi-hats, but also that little bass. It's not even a solo, just a little bass interlude about halfway through. I really do love that, and I forgot about that in the moment, or until it came. Here we go. So now she shall be horizontal cat once again, and now she's going to go up there, apparently. All sorts of adventures with this Luca. Do let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.